Alright everyone, Ryan the Wine Guy. This is the wine review. Hopefully this one works. I'm doing a New Zealand Sauvignon Blanc Prophecy 2015 from the Marlborough region. This is what it looks like. Very colorful bottle, like a painting. It's a 2015 Sauvignon Blanc. Imported by Prophecy Wines. You are looking at about 12.5% alcohol, roughly around the $10 to $15 range. At Prophecy Wines, our inspiration comes from the beauty of the harvest and the possibility of greatness in a glass. Wines are drawn from our premier global vineyard sites, individually selected to bear each of the varietals' defining characteristics. Prophecy Sauvignon Blanc showcases the best of New Zealand's Marlborough region. Flavors of grapefruit, lychee, and Meyer lemon offer crisp citrus refreshments, complemented by aromas of fresh-cut grass and cool sea air. This is what it looks like in the glass. Fairly pretty clear, almost really light sort of tint of yellow in there. The nose definitely stands out with that fresh cut grass, which sometimes you won't really find that from New Zealand. Sometimes it will be more noticeable in California. But this one's really standing out here on this one. Almost kind of has like a slight saltness to it. Probably that cool sea air that they were talking about. Kind of just makes you think that you're out at the bay or ocean on the docks or something. You just kind of get that smell that's coming in from the water. Grapefruit. I would say a little bit of pineapple. Sort of that lemon lime twist going on. Kind of like just like a regular type of melon, maybe like a hints of cantaloupe. So all around citrusy and tropical on this. Just very, very outstanding, noticeable fruit on this, the palate. Hmm. Hmm. The palate's a little tart, but it's not terrible. But there's really no like zest or zing. Um, those are the type of things I look for Sauvignon Blanc. This one is really, really grassy. Really has a tart finish even now. Um, it almost seems like the tropical and citrus fruits are all just trying to combine into one, and it's just creating this really pungent, really over just powering type of fruit. Um, it's drinkable, but it's not good. Kind of leaves you with this aftertaste of very, very minerality. Um, Let me do one more sip. Okay. Okay, it's definitely a lot better on the second sip. Um, I think you just have to have your palate really just get through that first sip to see what's going on. So now after that, you really are getting that great um, citrus notes. You're getting that grapefruit. You're getting that lemon. I think that's what's really is kind of throwing it off because there is that sort of Meyer lemon in there, um, and it's more of a lemon strong taste to it um, than any of the other fruits. You do sort of get that grapefruit in there towards the end, and you are sort of now starting to feel like you get that sort of zest, that sort of grip once you get to the second sip. And let's see if the third sip kind of does a trick. Okay, yes. You are still getting that sort of tartness in there, but it does eventually build up to that zesty grip. You get that. Once you get through that lemon tartness, you're going to get to that grapefruit, that sort of grassy straw-like texture on the aroma. So this is definitely a wine you need to build up on. If you're just looking at it to go straight into it, it's a sipping wine. You do not just want to down this wine. I mean, for one, it's 12% alcohol by volume, so very low as far as alcohol goes, but very normal usually for Sauvignon Blanc. Maybe a little bit lower, but kind of like average between 12 and a half to 13. That's pretty much what you'll find. But you really just got to get through that tartness. This is definitely a wine you want to eat with some, or definitely a wine you want to eat food with this wine. You do not just want to drink it all on its own because it has those really big, strong tartness, but then sort of that zest at the end flavors. You probably will definitely want to see yourself drinking this with a fish, a chicken. If you are going to eat a red meat, you want to at least maybe have the red meat be cooked in something or with something. So like I'm having a stew tonight, a leftover stew from yesterday. So it already has sort of tomato sauce in there, already has some good character flavors. So you would want to have this if you are having red meat. Don't just have it with a steak or a burger. Make sure that it is cooked up with something. So that being said, I've tried another Prophecy wine. I've tried their Pinot Noir, which was okay, but wasn't anything special. I just think that, I just think this has a lovely nose, but I feel that the taste, that tartness just does not really stand out on the nose. So when you do drink it, you gotta get through that initial tartness. But I feel like with each sip it gets better and better. It gets easier and easier. So I would say definitely something you have to build off of. Not my particular favorite types of wines or wines that you have to be like, okay, I gotta get through half a glass, and then it becomes really good. So I'm gonna take into the fact that the palate kind of surprises you from the nose, and the fact that it takes a while for your palate to sort of be like, okay, I'm now getting all these other flavors after I get through this initial flavor. So that's why I'm going to have to give this a 3.5 out of 5. It is a good wine, don't get me wrong. It is a good wine once you realize it's a good wine. You have to just get there. But unfortunately, I have to deduct a huge portion because the palate surprises off the nose, and the fact that the palate you just gotta tough it out and get through those couple sips. Not my Like I said, not my favorite types of wines that I like to have to build up on. But overall, still something I enjoy. I would recommend drinking. And well, I see I'm kind of spazzing out here, so I'm going to end. So 3.5 out of 5. Prophecy Sauvignon Blanc, 2015 from New Zealand, Marlborough. Cheers.